Good morning. Kim Stone with the Civil Justice Association of California. CJAC is pleased to support Senate Bill 807 because meal and rest break law in California is a mess. Current interpretations of Labor Code Section 512 are spawning lawsuits because many employers are uncertain how to comply. Some interpretations can be read as requiring an employer to discipline a hardworking employee for skipping a meal or rest period, and in worst-case scenarios, you do have employers who are so fearful of lawsuits that they need to discipline their hardest workers for not stopping at the appropriate time. We've done our own studies and noted several other studies that have noted the toll that labor law-related class action lawsuits are taking on California courts. There was a recent study by the California Judicial Council about class action lawsuits. Now, they noted that California class action lawsuits are booming in California. Now, only a small percentage of those, it was less than 1%, ever go to trial. But they did notice a 63% increase in class action filings between 2000 and 2005 in a subset of 12 courts that they reviewed. Of those, employment law cases represented almost 30%, 29.3% of class action cases during that 5-year period, and employment class action lawsuits rose dramatically from 29 cases in year 2000 to 120 cases in year 2005. That's an increase of over 300%. Within that category of employment cases, an additional 31% dealt with overtime issues and with meal and rest issues. CJAC did our own study of class action lawsuits in the subsequent time period from 2004 to 2006 in only 6 jurisdictions, but we noticed that there were more than 4 class action lawsuits every day that the courthouses were open, and that in that time period, half of those class action lawsuits were involved in employment laws, and a large percentage of those were overtime and meal and rest breaks. I'm sure that part of those class action lawsuits are deserved and that some employers are in bad faith violating the law, but part of the reason for the great explosion and increase in class action lawsuits is also due to the confusion and lack of flexibility that the laws certainly have. And for those reasons, we believe that this bill is deserving of your attention and your support.